both your books don't shy away from the strain of the culture clash of being a British Ghanaian, growing up with cultural practices that don't always align with our adopted Western behaviours. Was there any concern when you navigate in navigating this? And so it didn't look like you were harshly criticising tradition, but also that you weren't being a too-known in it girl coming to tell stories, not recognising or respecting where we've come from. For either of you.
Another excellent question. I felt a responsibility, yes. I didn't want any Ghanaian person to pick up my book and think she doesn't know what she's talking about when referring to either cultural practices or my use of language. I think in a society where we are sometimes seen as a monolith, I didn't want to be responsible for painting us as a people in one way, because that's not what I want anybody to take from the book. I also, as a British Ghanaian, and I'm sure we'll come on to talk about that, but I also identify aspects of my culture that I am so interested in and want to learn more about. So in the process of writing this, I had a lot of sit-down conversations with my godmother in particular, where I asked her questions about like the knocking ceremony in marriage and what does this symbolise and what does this mean and why do we do this? And it was personally quite wonderful to develop a deeper understanding of our cultural practices.
Yeah, I think similarly for me, I made a conscious effort to not just show one form of representation. Like, in terms of what people did, in terms of different parents, different relationships in the book, I made just a conscious effort to make sure there was variety, so no one is upheld as like the model Ghanaian person or this is what we are. I made, a real decision about showing a range of people who were, doing well and struggling, and people who had made different choices or difficult choices, and just really showed, hopefully showed that there isn't just one way to be us.